So it's no surprise that we as humans tend to stray away from the things that make us feel any sort of discomfort. We are pleasure-seeking creatures, so that we naturally gravitate to what makes us feel good. You know, for instance, most people would rather take the elevator versus taking the stairs. Or they'd rather eat their dessert before eating their vegetables. That's just who we intrinsically are. But what's not so obvious to us is that the longer we stay within these comfort zones, the more of an impact, the more of a dent it puts in our self-evolutionary process. The majority of you who watch the channel are striving to become the greatest version of yourselves, but how can you do that when you intentionally choose to live a mediocre and average life? Because when you choose not to step outside your comfort zone, you are then choosing mediocrity. You're choosing an average life. You are choosing to keep yourself at a lower level. The idea is that every single day you should be doing something that evolves you, not dissolves you, okay? You should be developing yourself, but a lot of us deteriorate as life just passes us by. And so it's really important for you to learn how to step out of your comfort zone. And I've come up with just a few of these little steps that are gonna help you do just that. Number one, acceptance. Now, it's really important that you become honest and clear with where you're at in life. A lot of us like to be so proud. We like to say that we have nothing wrong with us, nothing to improve, but how can someone with nothing to improve make improvements? How can someone who doesn't feel they need to grow? The idea is that you need to become very clear and honest with where you're at so that you can start making those necessary steps towards breaking out the comfort zone. Step number two is to start making yourself uncomfortable in many small ways. So for instance, instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs. Or when you're working out in the gym, if you don't like doing abdominals, do abdominals. You have to push yourself in little ways. I mean, I'm not saying to go skydiving today because you watched this video, but start doing things in small ways. Get yourself used to the idea of being uncomfortable. And over time, the brain is going to condition itself to feel pleasure with discomfort. It's all a matter of switching it around. Step number three is become comfortable with instability. So many of us, every single day, I mean, we spend our lives chasing comfort, chasing stability in life, but we're living in an unstable environment. I mean, at any minute, your house can be taken away by a natural disaster, or you can be walking down the street and get hit by a car, or your boss can come in and say, you know what, you're fired. That is the type of world we live in. So why are you then chasing stability in an unstable environment? Get okay with the idea that things aren't always gonna go as planned. Stop trying to control and manipulate every single situation. That's gonna get you in the habit of taking more risks, better risks. The whole idea, again, is you wanna get your brain conditioned to feel good with being uncomfortable. Feel good with not knowing, uncertainty. Make friends with uncertainty. And step number four is knowing that the worst possible thing that can happen to you stepping outside your comfort zone is that you might fail. That's it. You tried and you failed, but trying is an accomplishment within itself because trying means that you did something that took you outside of your comfort zone. So at the end of the day, you just gotta ask yourself, what's worse? Having tried and failed or having failed before you even tried? So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. I hope it helps at least one of you. Major shout out to my friend Ian, who's back there holding the camera in this like 95-degree heat. Thank you as always, and I'll talk to you soon.